All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome my special guest from Johnson C. Smith University,
Sir.
cornerback,
Yeah.
LaTrae. Baz, man, how's it going, bro?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing so well, man.
Yeah.
For those people who are not familiar with you, man, tell them who you are.
My name is LaTrae Bass. I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida. A little bit far from Charlotte, North Carolina, but it's just 6, 7 hours. Grew up playing football, basketball, ran track. I ran 160 football. I played both sides of the ball, basketball. Played a little bit of baseball. So yeah, I grew up athletic. Brought into sports by my dad and my mom. So yeah,
Oh, that's cool. You grew up in the state of Florida, like you said, and you played baseball, and you were a little bit more of a guy that played both sides positions, huh?
mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. So, when did you get into football? At what age?
Well, eight. I would say probably around like 7, 8 years
Very young
old.
age.
Yeah, very young age. Just wanted to be, like people on my mom's side and my dad's side. They play football a lot and they love football. So I was just like, molded into it. I grew up, in it. So
Well, that's good to know. At least you got into it. Was it just based by your family or friends or families that got you into it?
uh, it's basically based off my family, and I also love the sport as well. Cause I had a little football when I was a baby. Had that in my arms and stuff like that. So I was always playing it. So
It had to be something since you grew up, huh? So
yeah,
why stop it, I guess.
exactly.
So what were the offers like coming out of high school?
uh, I had Stetson. I had Smith. I had Wayne State. Those type of offers. I had D2s, and Stetson, which is that D1. So
Oh, that's good. But what was intriguing about so was that the school you originally started at was Stinson?
no. So I've been at Smith for 4 years.
Okay.
So yeah.
So what did you like about Johnson C. Smith University as far as like experience wise and why you went there?
Um. So, when I took my visit, it was like family. Just seeing most of my people there, like the culture there, it just and it's in the city of Charlotte too, which is also good. So like when I'm done playing football, I get a job somewhere like Carolina Panthers or Charlotte Hornets, something like that, because it's a big sports management place, and that's my major. So yeah, just coming to Charlotte, be able to play right by the city because our football stadium is like literally right by the city. So be able to play with my guys with that and the coaching staff as well. Just having that type of coaching staff just molded me as the player I have now. So I am now. So yeah.
Hey, so that's at least your backup plan, like you just put it. Like I was about to put that in a later question, but since you already brought that into, like that would be your backup plan, like in that situation, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's see, you're already thinking ahead, man. So that's a
Yeah.
good look at it. But what do you take away from that Legacy Bowl?
Um, Take away that legacy ball. I ain't go, but what I
Oh, yeah.
seen, no, I ain't go. But my teammates, TJ Tabor, Kevin Durham and Biggie Proctor, uh, they gave them a really good opportunity to put their skills on display. They both all three of them did good. It was a good showing for everybody. Just showing the scouts what they can do. Because HBCUs they don't really get noticed like those D1s. So it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's like you guys don't get the recognition, but at least for some big names, they try to promote you guys, which is good.
Yeah.
I mean, like like I think there's like even I think Cam Jordan was one of the guys that kind of helped you guys out with to promote, and then quite a few other
Mm-hmm.
NFL ex players went around there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, so since you're like working close to like you're gonna be close to Charlotte, man. Like Cam Newton kind of put on a funny phrase about the NFC South and said it was the HBCU of the division or something like
Yeah.
that. I don't know. Like, did you kind of take
Yeah.
a offense of that, or did you? It was kind of funny the way you kind of put it on the podcast, man.
No, no, I ain't took offense of it. It just Cam Newton being Cam Newton. That's how
But he
who
was
it,
kind of funny about it, man. Like I think
yeah.
he kind of meant it because of the way they play. I don't know. Like I think it's like you guys take it as motivation. I would say.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. We take that as motivation. Just just coming from the ground up. We don't have the stuff like the Power Five schools, so it's just you just just working hard. We had that mentality that nothing is given to us. So
Yeah, you
it's,
got to work hard for that. And so, why should NFL teams draft you, and what makes you stand out at the position you play?
uh, just my IQ, my motor. Uh, I have really good technique to be at my size. I am 5'9", like 180. So I have to be, just have IQ and be really aggressive on the field because it's just the guys that's probably in front of me could be a little bigger than me, but just me knowing where the play is going before the snap, watching film, stuff like that. My aggressiveness is getting off the blocks, making good tackles, playing through the hands, breaking on the ball. That's really, my attributes of, the teams that should, pick me up and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not the size; it's the guy who makes up for the size. I mean, the
Yes, sir.
heart of a lion. I mean, there's quite a few undersized players. I mean,
Yeah,
it seems like you play pretty well at your position. So, like the competition wise, you proved otherwise.
yes, sir.
So, so who do you model your game after? Like, who do you watch? Just to
Uh,
get,
I watched Kenny Moore from the Colts, uh, Tyrann Matthews that just retired, Bob Sanders, another Colt, you know, uh, those guys that was, smaller frame, but make plays with their IQ and aggressiveness. Yeah,
I mean, there. I guess you can emulate the guys who play exactly the same size as you. I mean, like there's Pons who's already declared for this
Pons.
draft, and he's a
Hmm.
short corner, and then there's
Hmm.
Upton Stout who's already in the lead right now. That's just a short, lengthy cornerback, but man, he can play.
Yeah, yeah, especially D'Angelo Pons. He put on a master class at the combine. I think what other day, 2 days ago. Yeah,
Yeah, and he
yeah,
did pretty well in the bowl game
mhm,
also. So he's
yeah.
kind of made himself a strong case. But I think what matters is I don't think size should matter as long as you can play at the highest level.
Right, exactly, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, and I think you kind of proved otherwise. You have a blue chip on your shoulder. You're willing to play, do whatever it takes, even if it's on special teams, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course, yes. It
Oh,
doesn't matter. Like if I have to play special teams, have to work my way up to play in the NFL. I just need a shot. Get my shot at the next level.
yeah, the opportunities, man. You got to take whatever it takes.
Yes, sir.
How do you prepare for your opponents, and what's your pregame routine?
Um, how I prepare for my opponents is just constantly looking at film. What is their tendencies, especially receivers? What is their tendencies if they're gonna get the ball or if the ball could go away from them? Looking at the because I play nickel, so I got sometimes I gotta look at the tackles if they finna pass pro or they finna block down. Um, and my pregame ritual is just sometimes I have Skittles, I have music blasting on my ear, I have the Bible with me. At all times, I have to read the Bible before I play, and yeah, that's about it.
Oh, you got to have some energy. I guess that Skittles kind of kicks in a little bit.
Yeah, it do.
Hey, if it works, it works. Why stop it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Nothing wrong with having faith with the Lord of Jesus Christ, man. As
yeah,
long
of
as
course.
you keep them in the faith, like they say.
Yes, sir. Yeah, always him first. Always him first. Yes, sir.
That's what it comes down to. I mean, but like, okay, so just from all that, man, like, what do you take away from your entire college career that can get you ready for the next level?
Um, little quick story. John C. Smith. We didn't have a lot. Uh, coming like for right now, how we won the championship now to my freshman year. Uh, just we was really lifting and like we call it a black box. We only had 4 racks in there, and most of our workouts would be in there, and our running would be in the gym sometimes. So like knowing that I have to work hard for everything I have to, I want to accomplish. That really, marks the spot for me because nothing was given to us, even me. Even coming out of high school, even where I'm at right now, nothing was given. So I'm gonna work my way up, every single day, 100%.
For sure, man. So it's got to be one of those things where you have to earn it and all that stuff. And
Mm,
since you said you played your entire college career at Johnson C. Smith University, what like it's pretty rare for a lot of these college players to stay loyal with these programs.
yeah.
Don't you kind of think it's kind of like how it's changed lately with the NIL and all that stuff?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
were you ever consider like a transfer portal to other schools or not?
Uh, no, no. It just my loyalty. I have a lot of loyalty. You just know just one of the because my goals was winning a ring with my teammates, my guys that I came in with my freshman year. So I really wanted to leave. So
Yeah, it's pretty rare nowadays. You see a lot of these
oh
guys
yeah.
transfer multiple times now.
Oh yeah, yeah, for like the NIL money, because they'll get offered, this type of money to go to a different team, then boom, there it goes. So yeah.
Yeah, like they want to they want to go against the best competition. Of course,
Oh
I
yeah.
understand that part, but
Hmm.
why not stay in a program where they giving you a chance? And if it was because you weren't a starter, I could understand.
Right. Exactly.
You want to be a starter, so that's always the goal, of course. But just
Hmm.
from all that experience, what's the area of a weakness that you need to improve on at the next level?
Uh, area of prudence work on at the next level. Um, I would really say not being too aggressive. Me being too aggressive was sometimes, I overrun a play, overrun a pig. Sometimes they hit me with a double move, certain stuff like that. I do have patience, but like some during the game, I want to make a play so bad, then boom, I just mess up that. So it's just me being over aggressive, just staying patient. Let the game come to me.
Okay, so you think you kind of overdo it sometimes with your aggressive play. So
Mhm.
sometimes they can backfire, is what you're saying.
Yep.
See, that's something I can appreciate the most for most players. Everybody has certain weakness they can work on. Just from just for those people who don't understand the difference between playing cornerback and nickel, like what's the difference, man? Like I know some fans will say it's pretty much the same position except you play the other side or something like that.
Yeah. Nickel, you're more in a fit of like the run game. Uh, kind of like you make more plays there. I say you make more plays at nickel than at corner. Getting off blocks. You have to get off blocks at corner as well, but like most of getting off blocks, got to fight sometimes the puller that's coming to you at nickel. Um, just overall, just making the more plays that come to you. You'll have a lot of TFLs. You'll get a lot of picks there, deflections. They expect you to make a lot of plays at that nickel position.
Yeah, it's like you're that extra DB for sure. I
Yeah,
mean, a lot of responsibility. Even for those nickels, they're usually mostly undersized, so they're like
yeah.
the ones who make up for that.
Hmm.
Um, so what kind of defensive scheme that you played at Johnson C. Smith University that can translate at the next level?
We played a 4-2-5 defense. I see a lot of guys, a lot of NFL teams running that 4-2-5. Uh, a lot of teams don't run man a lot in the NFL. Usually sit back in zone, but I can do both. I can play man. That's my strong suit, man. Then I can also play. I can also play zone, get into that curl flat. Be able to rob stuff coming across my face. Just baiting the quarterback. That's what I love to do. So
Okay, I mean you're more than adaptable to those type of defense. Okay, that's a good
yes, sir.
thing.
Yes, sir.
So how do you respond with adversity? Like going towards halftime, you're down by multiple touchdowns. How do you get this team to uplift and kind of come back from this game?
This next play mentality. If you mess up, just keep playing. Something bad happens, keep playing. Something good happens, keep playing. Just focus on what you have to do, what you have to accomplish for the team. And we should be able to come back and win.
For sure. And how would you feel being up by multiple touchdowns going into halftime? Do you kind of keep them relaxed, or you kind of tell them to keep going?
Same mentality. Good play, keep playing. Bad play, keep playing. Just don't let your foot off the gas. Even though if we up by you know 3 touchdowns, it don't matter. It's still more game left. So
Yeah, 2 quarters left. You don't want to
mhm.
like leave plenty out there. That's for sure.
Yes, sir.
I mean, like how do you respond in a defeat and a win on both sides? Like how do you respond coming off a loss? What makes you bounce back the following week?
Coming off a loss, more better preparation uh than for the loss, just more film watching, cleaning up the mistakes we had and like walkthroughs during that game so that wouldn't happen. Um with the win, same thing, it's always gonna be mistakes in the game.
Yep.
So be able to polish those, coming off a win, so we can, get a bigger win the next game. So
Okay, I like how you kind of put it that way. You still got to work on those areas, like the way you just put it. Like even if you win, you still got to fix on certain areas.
yes,
That's
sir.
right. Um, so let's know more about you more. So outside of football, who are you as a person?
Uh Christ person, I love reading my Bible. I play the game. I play the game a lot. Go out there, work out on the field. I do that a lot right now, because I'm getting ready for like pro days and camps and stuff like that. So I'm just working out, school, studying. I'm just a really fun person to hang out with once you get to know me. I'll be quiet at first, but once you get to know me, I'm a pretty fun person to hang around.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when it comes to like meeting people, some people are shy, and once you
Yeah,
get to know them a little more, they'll be less shy.
right.
Yeah, but have there been like any other NFL teams that you met with or no?
Uh, Not recently, no, no, sir. But
Okay, well,
I have met with some CFL teams. So
as long I mean you're getting to your pro day pretty soon, so
yeah,
that will generate interest at that point.
yes, sir.
Okay, so let's do some rapid fire. Let's know more a little bit about you on those areas. PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation, PS5. Yep.
Okay, so as far as a video game, let's see, NCAA or Madden.
Ooh, that's a hard one. I say Madden right now. Madden right now.
You can create superstar right now for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, imagine if it's the real life version you at this point, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's go with these other popular games that I think people kind of like wish they could have back, like Grand Theft Auto. I wish they had Part 6, but then you
Mhm.
look at those other games like Call of Duty and Halo.
Yeah.
Man, which games do you like better?
Uh, Really, you forgot one NBA 2K26.
Oh, NBA,
2K,
yeah.
2K.
WWE wrestling too.
Yeah. I did order wrestling not too long ago. So that Call of Duty, Warzone, 2K, WWE, those type of games, Madden, NCAA. That's most of what I play. So.
Oh, for sure. Like,
Mhm.
let's say you're on a cheat diet. Let's say you're in the middle of somewhere. If you had to choose between McDonald's and Burger King, what are you going with?
Ooh. Ah, I say McDonald's.
Okay, can't go
I
wrong
say
with it, man.
I say
Yeah. Okay, if you were stuck in between, what do you had to choose between Walmart or Target? Where are you going to? See, I'm getting the tough ones. I'm getting to know you more.
I say I say Walmart. Walmart. Yeah, Walmart for right now.
Low
Yeah.
prices, man. Can't go wrong
No
with it, man.
prices. Yeah.
Want to save your buck, man? Go over there.
Yes, sir.
um, I'm pretty sure when it comes to how you guys drink sports drinks, it would probably have to be Gatorade or Under Armour or Powerade or all that stuff, huh? What would
Yeah.
you choose?
Uh, Gatorade. I've been drinking a lot of Gatorade,
What's your
obviously.
favorite Gatorade flavor?
Lime,
Ooh, okay. Lemon
lime,
lime, that's pretty good.
lemon lime. Yes, sir.
Can't go wrong with it, man. But man, so man, it's just something that you have to look forward to. So do you feel like the moment feels surreal that you're finally gonna live out a dream that you probably dreamed of as a kid?
Uh, a little bit, yes, but I've been working hard for this moment. So ever since I was little, uh, I've been praying about it. I just know God has something in store for me, and I just can't wait.
For sure. What would be the advice for somebody that's in a similar situation as you? What would be the most encouraging thing you can say to that person?
Um, just have a plan. Even though if stuff don't work out, have a plan, have a backup plan. Uh, just keeping God first. Pray, stay prayed up. Just keep working hard. On the field, working on your technique. Working on your IQ. Watch film back. What can you do better? Speed training as well. Once you get to those pro days, you'll be able to drop a good 40, 5, 10, 5, L drill. Get vertical and stuff like that. So, yes, sir.
For sure. If you were a recruiter, why should some of these young up and coming prospects go to Johnson C. Smith University? What's convincing for them to come here?
Um, I'd say just the brotherhood here. Just knowing just coaches that won championships and now winning championships. Just bringing that bond together. Knowing, because my younger guys right now, my little freshmen I play with, they're in the spring training and stuff like that. And I tell them like it wins right now. Like you win a championship really right now. So, just working hard, in that spring, because you never know. Somebody can come in, boom, take a spot if you're not working as hard as you want to. So,
For sure.
mhm.
For sure, man. But what's the difference between growing up in Florida and to going into North Carolina? What do you take away from going over there?
I'd say the weather. The weather. Uh, Stay it's warm all around in Florida when you get here. When it's the winter time, it get to 18 degrees, and I just be, man, it'd be too cold sometimes. So yeah. Hmm.
Oh man. But at least you can come away and say, you know what, I did everything with no regrets.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Hmm.
Yeah. But so coming out of that, bro, like what's like the current plans you're doing currently going into this draft?
Uh, my current plans are you talking about like food wise with training or
Yeah, all
just
that stuff.
just keeping a strict diet with my just eating 3 meals a day, drinking a lot of water, uh, getting fruit in my system, be able to stretch, getting my recovery in. With the training, I have 2 days of position training, skill training, then speed training 2 days, then like Saturday, Sunday, that's my rest day. So be able to get recovery and stuff like that. So, to keep my body fresh, just get prepared for those moments, when I get my name called.
For sure. Stay in shape and make sure you're recovering good timing. Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's always important. But man, we pretty much covered everything, bro. Definitely appreciate your time, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Whatever happens from this journey, bro, definitely gonna root for you to succeed, bro.
Yes, sir.
Take advantage of any opportunity that comes to you, man. Just
Yes, sir.
like you said, man, it's not the size that matters, it's the size that makes up for it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got the heart of a lion, bro. You just gotta snatch it and take it, like they say.
Yes, sir. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, anytime. And for everybody else, man, this is cornerback from
Mm-hmm.
Johnson C. Smith University, man. LaTrae Baz, man. You better pay attention to this guy. He may not be the biggest corner, man, but he makes up, he makes plays. He's an opportunist, man. He comes from a
Yes, sir.
small school. He had to work hard for this, man.
Yes,
And
sir.
for everybody else, tell them who you are again, and we'll go from here.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me. Just there's one thing out for all the people and stuff like that. Just keep God first. That's what I'm starting to do. I've been doing it. I pray for everybody. Everybody that's doing good in these times and stuff like that. That's when we need them the most. So, thank you for having me. Thank you.
And for everybody else, thank you guys for tuning in, and